Hey guys, it's D-Works. Okay, so this is in response to Miss Loretta, who wants to beat her 12-year-old. As frustrating as it is that you're going through these battles with your 12-year-old as he tries to fight for his independence as he's growing into a young man, and your temptation to beat him because he's so defiant and doesn't want to listen, I abhor you to resist that urge, as tempting as it may be. Number one, we can't get you out of jail if you go and beat him because you've already said you want to beat him. So you're already giving us a heads up, which means that that's a controllable urge. So my recommendation to you, and this is coming from somebody that doesn't have kids. So I'm an outside observer. I see things, but I have this natural thing with kids. I can't explain it. But I'm just going to give you some advice, and you can take it or not and just say, what do you know? You don't have kids. You don't know. I've dealt with a lot of ornery kids. Trust me. But what I would say is that if your method, the method that you are using is not working, then that means try something else. What you have to do is to take yourself out of the moment that you're dealing with your ornery 12-year-old male son. You're dealing with a male, so it's a totally different concept. You have to use a different tactic than you would use with the other kids, or that you've used in the past with your other kids, because what works with one child may not work with another. So if yelling is not working, if cursing him is not working, if throwing things at him is not working, if striking him has not worked, then that means you have to try something totally different. He is probably doing things because he knows he's going to get a reaction out of you, namely the yelling and the screaming. So remember, action causes reaction. So you might even have to calm yourself, remove yourself from the situation for a moment, and try to use like some reverse psychology type things. So maybe sitting down and trying to have a conversation with him without yelling at a time when you're not upset about something that he's already done, and try to find out what's going on in his head and use reverse psychology. So yelling's not working, try not yelling. Try sitting down and having a very calm conversation with him and try to see what's going on in his head. And if that's not working, you also may actually have to bring in a third party, somebody who is outside of this situation, to talk to him like a mediator and see if you can find out what the real problem is. Because I guarantee you that there's something else that's going on that he may not be able to talk to you about, that you may feel like, well, he should be able to talk to me about anything, but he may not feel comfortable enough to talk to you because of the always yelling. And I'm not saying that you're always yelling, but I'm just saying chances are you're probably always yelling because he pisses you off. So try a mediator, try reverse psychology. The things that, see, he knows what your reaction is going to be. So try not reacting in that way and then see what happens. All right. I hope that helped. It probably didn't, but I hope it did. Try a mediator. All right. Let's go, y'all.